Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we picked up Minthara. I picked her up some gear, so I picked up her a couple different things that we didn't have before. I got her that Halberd of Vigilance, which should help her out quite a lot. It's a +2 Halberd. She now has +11 to hit, which is... Well, I can't really tell what ours... Actually, I can tell what ours is, because we shouldn't be doing that. +7. She's got +12, so +11 is actually quite good. I also picked up the Armor of Devotion for her as well to give her a little extra armor class, and the Eternal of Devotion ability. I don't know what her oath is and how to recite it, but we'll figure that out when we need to. I'm also going to really quickly... Oh, our bar is just a nightmare. But anyways, this is a concentration check that will last for quite a... well, until we long rest. It does give Lae'zel +2 armor, though. She's now at 22 armor, which is pretty decent. Should be good enough to hold us for a bit. Now, we are in the enemy's camp, and the enemy is not thrilled about Minthara, let's say. So there is a solid chance that this is going to end in just the most disaster. Also, I don't know why I have Lae'zel, our non-talking character, leaving this group. We do have to go upstairs, and that's going to be a bit of a thing, because we're supposed to go... Actually, what are we supposed to be doing right now, honestly? What's our quest, exactly? Seek protection from the Shadow Curse. We reach the Moonrise Towers. If we wish to travel the Shadow Curse lands, we need to find protection from the curse itself. Kithrak Voss visited our camp and asked us to free someone held prisoner within the Astral Prism. We agreed to bring him the prison to Baldur's Gate and meet him there. The Urge... oh yeah, right. That's fine. We already did all of this. Oscar's gone. Wyrm's Crossing for that one. Rescued the Duke. We had to find the Night Song at some point. So, we need to find a way to be safe in this area. I think we're going to go upstairs and talk to the other person. Now, we do have Minthara with us, which I'm sure is going to be just... It's going to be perfectly fine, and nothing bad will happen, right? Yeah, right. It's going to go so incredibly badly, I have a feeling. I think we go up these stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Or, that's how we came in. So let's go upstairs. Let's go see what's happening up here, and, maybe just die. Who knows? There are Orbeez floating around, but so far nothing has been aggressive to us because everyone thinks Minthara is sort of our mind slave at the moment. How long that's going to last? Well, we'll find out. There's Disciple Z'rell surrounded by necromites and Radija, who is the Mistress of Souls. And also Gloric, who is an ogre, but I don't care too much about that. Let's save and see what happens.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Z'rell?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
I'm gonna just quickly turn up the volume a little bit. I think it's a bit low for some reason. Let's turn it to 50. And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith,
Okay, I think I've hopefully figured out the sound settings. We're going to see when we do the dice roll. It might be real loud. No guarantees. We are going to distract her with thoughts of our night with Minthara. We don't have guidance anymore because we got rid of it. We do have charm person and or advantage, or friends, sorry, which gives us advantage on the roll. So let's try friends. 25 is pretty good.
How curious. I've only ever known Minthara to moan with pleasure when somebody's losing a limb. She must have liked you. Such a shame she'll never smile again. But I'll enjoy the memory of this moment. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh my god. That poor
But I
ogre.
can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side.
Noted. That was
And the best
brutal.
way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What if Balthazar is actually, I aided Nier in the Underdark. He sought the same thing Balthazar does.
Yes, and he failed to find it. Little wonder he hasn't returned here. You've seen how the General deals with incompetence. They bleed.
That's
No
true.
doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark. I hope he finds him. They're likely to tear one another to pieces. If they do, Balthazar will pull himself back together again. Nier won't. His usefulness has expired. But your utility to our cause has only just begun.
What exactly is this relic he was sent to receive or retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Failed our insight check. You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers.
You got it.
But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
I'm gonna loot his whole room. That's just gonna happen now. If I were a Balthazar, that must be this room. The locked room that's literally right here.
Not for communal use.
Okay, sorry, my bad. That's not the right one. Okay. Noted. Is this Balthazar's room? It's also locked. This one's not red, so this is probably the right one. My bad. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to try and loot it. There is so much blood in here. What a messy dude. Okay, well, we're in a blood room. I'm gonna take that, and we're gonna start looting some people. There's many corpses. there are many corpses, I guess is more accurate. Take his notes. There's a moon lantern. We're going to snag that. We need one of those. There is a heavy chest here. There's a purple fluorite shard. Goblin stuff. I should probably save. There are several protruding books.
Anything of use?
There's just straight up a heart and a lever.
What's that?
They're all magical of some sort. I'm guessing we get stabbed if we hit the wrong one. I guess we have to read the notes and probably have to try and figure it out that way. It's a metal door. There's a lever. Okay. Well, now there's only... Oh, there's still books. Okay. There's also a door that leads... Oh, this must be the other side of that door we almost went through by accident. It leads somewhere else. Okay. Let's read his notes and see if we can figure this little puzzle out. Attention, acolytes. A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word can provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. So he's a necromancer. Got it. Alright, next book. Personal notes 2. Install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in the fresh ink below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. So he's a psychopath. Got it. There's also an engraved Get the Yankee disc here we can quickly take a look at. And there's a clasped book. I'm gonna save and try the clasped book. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 210 days ago. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Caressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute. And now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah. She'll come to heel soon enough. Okay. Well, fair enough. Any works by Mordekainen must catch up on current events. No volo, a better a century of ignorance. In Vellum holds ink like no other. Good harvest from an acolyte. A new copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library, current volume, badly scorched. That's requests for the next caravan. Now that's it. That didn't help us with our book situation, and also there's a chest here. It doesn't appear trapped, but that could just be something to keep us unwary. Let's open it anyways. We don't have guidance, so we just have to kind of hope for the best. There's a derivation cloak inside, which deadly derivation. When you poison a foe, you heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. That'd be great if we had anyone that used poisons regularly. There's definitely still heart. Okay, so I guess we're gonna try some books. I'm gonna separate off a group member.
Let's get going.
Who's got the best chance of not taking damage? I guess technically her. Let's push a book and see what happens. This one. Nope, that made things way worse than they ever could have possibly have gone. Okay, well, there's some zombies to kill. One dead? How many are there? Just 2? Okay.
I will ascend.
No, no, no. You're going in there with Lathlander's mace. This is your wheelhouse. They are definitely undead.
This feels good.
Okay, so that was not the right book. Let's save and try again. I'm also gonna pause for a second. I really have to cough. Still getting over being sick because that is my current life now. It's fine. I'll be okay. Now, let's try another book. We tried the first one, I think. top one?
Do we have a target?
I think we tried the top one, right? It's hard to tell. Okay, we did the top. We did that one. That's just the spikes. Okay, let's reload that. We don't need to take excess damage for no reason. The zombies were fine. We just killed them pretty quick, but I don't want to take spikes to the face if we don't need to. That's just 11 wasted damage. That requires a long or short rest. Although that was kind of a long loading time. Alright.
Light on my feet.
Not you. You are not doing
now?
this. Alright, let's try book number... Oops. Book number this one. Click, you say. Okay. Does that mean we have to do another book, or is that the end of the puzzle? Well, we tried one and it clicked, so let's try this one. That's a bad sound. Oh, it's a spreading poison cloud. Okay, let's not deal with that. I'm gonna try the other two just after that clicked because I think it might be a pattern as opposed to anything else, but it doesn't necessarily make sense that it would be. Because, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so that one clicked. Let's try this one. Nope. That one still does that. Does this one still just click? Won't budge. Okay, so we did all of those. So that one clicked. That was the correct one, I guess. The other ones still did their normal trap stuff. So I guess maybe we pull the lever. We got a bucket or a book to work. Pull the lever. Maybe the door opens. Maybe it doesn't open. We'll find out real quick, I guess. It did work. Where does this even go? Should we be doing this? Someone should be using the lantern. We are not in danger at the moment, but we could be really soon. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Look at that. We are awesome. Cool.
Assume nothing.
That looks really neat, to be honest. Alright, let's move up. Charred Prayer Book. My Dark Goddess. When I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My Dark Goddess. When I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My Dark Goddess. When the flock was full, I punished the wicked. My Dark Goddess. When the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My Dark Goddess. I am yours. Interesting. What do we suppose is behind this door, though? Oh, this leads out, this looks out over the, entryway. I understand.
Should be easy.
DC 30. That's a bit of a hard roll, but we did not succeed. We have more lockpicks, though. Let's try another one. We have 1,000,000 lockpicks. Could we, I'm just asking, roll a little higher than 9? I guess we rolled a 10? Now we rolled worse. Okay, this is getting to be a lot of lockpicks. We have a plus 11, don't we? Is that not what we're at? Yeah, we're at plus 11. Which I guess is still... Wait, we're at plus 11, right? That's still 19 to succeed. I guess we did do it in the end, but... For some reason, I can't math in my brain today. And I was like, why can't we roll a 9?
Now?
We can. We just, ooh. That could be bad. The General's Warhound named Squire.
Have to keep going.
Hello?
Stripped of flesh, the Warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet yours as it growls a challenge.
Hi, doggy. Let's, give it a snarl of our own. Waves, no. Let's try and growl back. We're only at plus 7, which means we need 11. And we rolled even worse than that. We'll try a reroll. That's a much better roll. Let's see what happens with this intimidation check.
This is not a creature easily cowed, but something in your display gives it pause. The growl withers to a whimper, and the hound turns away, sheepish.
Alright, that's fine. We're not going to kill the doggo. Even a dead doggo deserves to have a good day. We don't need to be killing doggos. Gonna go ahead and... The absolute outfit.
Here we go.
I know that it means, like, the outfit for the absolute, or, like, absolute style of outfit. But it just sounds like it's, like, the best outfit. It's the absolute outfit. Unsent letter. Invasion plans for Eltergard. What else we got kicking around here? Invasion
Don't
plans
mind
for the
if I
Sword
do.
Coast. Just snagging all the plans. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting the Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chionthar. Arrows show the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute, with weak points in the city defenses marked with X. Yoink. Gonna take that too. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I guess we can't just take that one. That's just a thing. Okay, what does it say? A rich and fertile... Where are we going? This ancient map depicts the area surrounding the Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Okay. Ethics of War. Apostle Diary. Why is the screen shaking every so often? Anyways, there's an opulent chest. That's really the big thing I wanted to get to in the end. But, oh, there's something there.
What's that?
Loose planks. With the Elder Brain Domination. What is that, precious?
Indolence breeds madness.
Anyways, let's open this chest.
A crooked touch.
It's DC 14. We should have... Dude, really? Fine. We should have no problem with it, unless we critically fail, of course. That is a thing that could happen. What's this got in it, though? Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 of that element type on your next attack. That's actually really good. There's also a bunch of, like,
This way.
things in this room we should probably read. There's another room over here that may be okay to go through. It is the study, I think. DC 15. Not that big of a deal. We did save, though, beforehand, just in case there's a corpse here. I missed a bone. There's a lot of skulls just chilling out there. Okay, this is clearly a bedroom. Oh, it's a mimic. Alright, that's fine. The resistance to bludgeoning. It also has resistance to piercing, apparently. Okay, well, live and learn, I guess.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
It's also definitely immune to sneak attack. Can we make it off balance? I mean, it is. Oh, we can. I didn't expect that to work, to be honest.
Push my luck again.
What? Oh. It's like, what do you mean target's too far? Makes a lot more sense, though. Can't do anything now. We're gonna get a hit. Or it's gonna critically miss. That was actually kind of nice. She hit once and missed once. That's fine. Can we actually sneak attack this thing? No, maybe? I can't tell if that did more damage than normal or not.
Where do I go from
It's
here?
fine. This fight's gonna be over in 2 seconds. 110 experience. Let's see what we get for
What's
loot.
on my mind? And well,
Stained
in it.
letter, agate. Wait, stained letter? What does that even mean? Well,
Might be
Salune's
useful.
devotee. Let's grab that.
I'll give it a shot.
There's a door that leads to a throne. Can we sit on the throne?
Very well.
Where did it... Like, this is the worst throne. There's nothing here. Why would you sit here?
What's hiding here?
It looks uncomfortable and cold and in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't even overlook like an area that you could look down on that would have some interesting view. It's just a chasm and some fog. Man, this general guy kind of sucks at picking a good place to sit. Anyways, let's leave. I think we're pretty well good. There's a lot of random books to read. There's also a pile of bones. I should grab that. No, we're good.
I
Oh,
want to
no.
be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea. So if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
I agree. I'm fine with that. I know what I'm doing.
I hope so. Otherwise, we may all be killed in our beds.
Oh, quit your whining. I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh.
Yeah, things happen.
I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest.
Was he right?
Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Okay, bye. Sometimes you just can't respond to them, and you're like, shouldn't you do like some follow-up? But no, our character's just like, okay. Alright, so I think we can just quick travel down to the bottom of here. Let's go Moonrise Towers. We have our lamp now, so we're pretty safe from the shadows apparently, but there's lots to explore, I'm guessing, in this next little area here. So let's go start that adventure. Let's go this way first. I'm not exactly sure how far the camp's protection goes. This is the Waning Moon.
That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
It has blighted barmen inside. They look non-aggressive at the moment. What is that thing? That is horrifying. Let's go take a look at what that is. Hey, it's a bunch of alchemy junk. Cool. Let's go talk to this thing. I'm gonna save before going in there though, just in case. Oh, we just sat down at the bar. That's not super weird at all. What is it you're serving?
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond. Go on. Cheers. Bottoms up. Go nuts.
Hells. The curse has twisted this man beyond measure.
I pick up the tankard.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second.
Go on, drink. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
So we have a 1d20 plus 2, or we have a advantage roll, sleight of hand, which is 2d20 plus 3 basically. So let's try that one. DC 18 though, this is going to be real bad. We passed, barely.
such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Delight me.
Well, they're all the same role. I massacred an entire grove of tieflings who thought me their protector. Oh, this is a bad DC. We are probably going to save just in case this goes terribly wrong. We didn't succeed. We do have an inspiration. I think I might use one. Didn't work. Let's see what... Yeah, we'll go one more. Alright, this is going badly. Let's just see what happens if we don't succeed. Okay. I'm going to go back. I'm not going to try and use my inspirations. I'm just going to try all the different stories and see if one works. And if we die, we can just reload. I didn't realize we'd have to tell them multiple stories if we didn't tell them a good one. So hopefully what we can do is get one of them to work without without burning all of our inspirations. Alright. So that one didn't work.
I stomp on the detritus of a dead town every day. Tell me of another life. Spin a more fantastic fable. Entertain, engross, amuse me. Or be amusement.
Ominous. I slaughtered a gold dragon and collected its vast hoard. 18. Okay, that one worked.
Hoard, you say? Sounds like you can stand me around or seven. But later, you ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me. Again!
Well, we can try and use that advantage thing again. So we have to ask a question first. Who placed the curse on this land?
Father Ketherick created, Father Ketherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, lap it up.
Save again. Sleight of hand. We did succeed with advantage, which is nice. We critically succeeded.
More stories.
Is our goal to make this guy explode? From continuing to drink whatever this is?
Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Okay, let's try another one of these. I slayed a hideous, pustule-ridden hag. She died a gruesome death. That one's a pretty good one, I think. Can we do better than that? Probably. Let's try another. Much closer that time. Let's try one more inspiration. That would actually work. Cool. Alright, critical success again.
Did you open her up and find the inner beauty? A wonderful tale, fit for children.
What's the end goal for this conversation that we're having?
Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
How do the Thorms stay in the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
This thing is deeply disturbing. Let's try it again. Sleight of hand. Mime drinking again. We failed that time. Do we advantage it? Or, yeah, we'll try and inspiration it out. Okay, we succeeded. Cool. We're gonna run out of inspirations real fast. Oh no.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Cage. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorm tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong. Too.
I don't know how to feel about this
Need to
turn of
follow
events.
forward. What's inside?
He died, I guess. We got an inspiration for doing that. We got a ton of different experience points. We got the Warren key. Let's take the gold. Let's take all the alchemy stuff, I guess. I'm not gonna take the alcohol because I don't care that much, but that was a very weird quest. Also, there's a thing called the rat bat here.
That might be worth a look.
And there's a loose planks that has Madeline's ledger, which gave us some experience for some reason. Take the Shadow Root Sack. Vitriol of Shadow Root Sack, okay. He died because his stomach opened up, but he's got nothing really inside. Wait. Oh no. The stuff was coming from him into the barrel. He was distilling his own insides, but drink. How did he get big then? I don't fully understand the logistics of that, but that is truly gross and horrifying. That being said, there's a metal door here, and we did find a key. Does the key lead to this door? Or is this door for that key? Yes. Yes, it is. Where are we going now? We'll go look at the rest of that room in a minute. That is something we will definitely take a look at, but there's more back here, and I want to know what they are. Research notes, dagger root, a bunch of chests inside this locked cage, and something up here, possibly. We'll find that out shortly. Draw poison. Waning Moon consignments. We'll read all the books that we just picked up, because some of them might be really useful. That has some sort of trap on it. That's fine. We'll deal with that in just a second. There's a wine room. Well, there's a chest over there, too. There's a wine rack. Anything good on the shelf? Just wine. It's actually worth a fair amount of money. We are encumbered because we're not meant to be carrying junk, but we're carrying a bunch of junk. Let's go take a look at these. I'm going to just breeze through these. Some of these are not going to be important. Not that one. I'm going to put this to camp. All the things that are not important we'll send away. Dear Mom, you forgot me and that's not nice. Last time I checked. Last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight. You gave me a clout in the air, so I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Master Bredillet, Swires. Send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people. I need help, Mom. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Master Sweet. Mr. Sweet. Mum? Oh, Mum, sorry I wasn't brave. That's very sad. Possibly. An old map in a druidic style of what appear to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a nose attached. Take only what you can carry, go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. We do have the notes. Unsent letter. Balthazar, thank you for returning what was mine, and I have no doubt all will be well when the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. General Ketheric Thorm. So he's going to fire him, I guess. Invasion plans for Eltergard. A map of Eltergard centering on the city of Elturgrel and showing the nearby towns of Triel, Scornubel, and Burdusk. A series of concentric lines surround the city with avenues of escape blocked off. Plans for siege. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Om, including several of the nearer archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous small arrows, fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's planned conquest. We already read the Baldur's Gate one. We're not going to read the whole Ethic of War. If it doesn't bring up any notes, we're not going to do that yet. There'll be a day we do that, but not today. Acolyte's diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs the pillars, your bleached skull the dome, take on apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. We failed a religion check. That said, I think Minthara is better at religion, so let's try that. She also failed. Okay, so we don't have anyone good. Well, we'll just try everyone since we're already here. Trying this out. Hey, at least I got it. Okay, so something is even more insidious. Well, we'll figure that out later. That's got to be something important.
I've got a long road ahead.
But not at this particular second. Silver glass goes to camp. We don't need it. Elder brain domination. Confidential. Dictated to scribe Yenthis by General Ketheric. It's not too long. Young Gortash's plan to enslave an illithid elder brain and make it our marionette under the control of the crown of Karsus has proceeded almost without flaw, barring the slight delay, while our ballast allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the nether stones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly all three nether stones must be controlled by a single leader, me, by preference, but not until after the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphosize into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest the power of the nether stones into a single wielder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. So the Absolute's an elder brain. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not super surprising, being as how prominent the illithid are in this. Elder brains are the central hub of like an illithid hive, generally. This one must be a special elder brain, because it seems more powerful than most, but elder brains are very powerful psionic entities. They usually control illithid colonies, like an entire illithid colony. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself an enormous opaque, a silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I may pass into the city of judgment soon, know this, darling daughter. I'm always around you, I'm always with you, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, a love that has no death, Mama. Aw. Sad. Is that this one? Yes. Off it goes. Back to camp. Silver plate, attracting drow exiles. I don't think that's going to be super important. Yet, the ledger. The words for the attention of Dark Justiciar Natasha are written across the top of every page. This is an excerpt from the last page. Morning, day 15, Xvim Nowak. Said Ketheric wouldn't hold onto Moonrise Towers for long at this rate. Evening, Day 18. Imani Atakni claimed it was unfair that the Thorms had the cushiest jobs. Night Day 22. Mark Jacobs Benjamin Blanchett made jokes about the Thorms, especially Lord Ketherick. Said he was a misery guts, a weeping nutsack, and discussed exactly how his wife would have liked it. I know what Mark and Ben said was just plain awful, Lady Natasha, but they're some of my best friends, and I've never heard such talk out of them. They were upset over their wages being cut, and were the drunkest I'd ever seen by midnight. I know it looks bad, but hand over heart, you never met two gents more devoted to Our Lady, I swear it. A different, more elegant script appears beneath it. Our Lady will also be proud of you, Madeline. Do not worry about Mark and Benjamin. Myself and your two gents are simply going to have a little chat, I promise. Sorry about that. Another cough. Alright. They didn't just have a chat, I'm guessing. Oh, this is something brand new and an event, apparently.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizabald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Focus your eyes on the page. Mentally separate the black ink from the purple stain. This might not go well, but we'll try. DC 14, it's possible. We'll save and we can try it a couple times if we want to. Or we can succeed in our first attempt.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thizabald's purple worm poison.
Cool. We'll give that a shot at some point. And the last one is the Waning Moon consignments. I don't think that's important right now. Thizabald's Brewed Up Belly Gummer, it's called. Alright, well, there's other things around to loot. We need
Trust no one.
our lockpicker.
Hardly a challenge.
And DC 10 shouldn't be a big deal. Icarus Gloves. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes upon the target. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's certainly not the best. This looks like a fire pit. Like if we cast Firebolt on it, will it start a fire? I'm honestly a little bit curious. Let's find out. It really looks like a fire pit, right? I'm not crazy. Maybe I am. Okay. Sometimes insanity is a thing that everyone has. DC 10. Peach Drunk Bastard. What is that? It's a club? It's a great club. When you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls, so you also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1d4 thunder damage for 3 meters. It also has tenacity, and is +1 weapon. Interesting. Weird.
I'll just help myself.
Should we be looting these shelves? Like, is this important? Alright, let's lockpick this door. I guess it's time. Or, let's disarm this door first and then lockpick it. DC 4. Come on. Can we not? Thank you. Alright. Disarmed. We used an inspiration for that. Really? 2 critical failures in a row. On our first rolls, I guess, technically. I guess I shouldn't complain. We've been getting pretty good rolls recently. I'm not going to loot with him. You should be the looter because you have the most alchemy stuff. I should eventually burn through all our alchemy junk. But, is that really it? Barrels of skeletal... What does that mean? Barrels of skeletal remains. That sounds really gross. Also rotten tomatoes. Alright, looks like that appears to be it. Anything over here?
That might be worth a look.
Yes. Yes, there is. We almost didn't get it. But luckily somebody has some survival skill. And it has nothing of value. Some random junk. We are encumbered again, as is tradition. And what? Oh, that's the psionic detector, right? That's the artifact, right? We have a ton of alchemies. Actually, we have this bat. We probably shouldn't be carrying around. Send that to camp. That should be fine. We'll keep the... We don't need the ledger with us. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to camp. What is this? This diary records the life of John Medellin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Saluna, John Medellin exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name is Urlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Urlona was a saint of the goddess and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. That's okay. You don't need to have romantic love all the time. You can have a platonic friendship, even among genders. Even between men and women, or whatever gender combination you can possibly think of. Some people forget that, especially like movies and stuff. I'm tempted to try something here. This is something I haven't played around a lot with in this game, and I'm probably going to try it more next time, though. Oh, okay, can't target, speak with dead on undead. Technically, I guess he's fully dead now. What's going on up here? Oh, there's just a second floor. Okay. So I think we might be done in here, and I think we might be done with our video at this point as well. We kind of did a lot of talking in this one. The Waning Moon, we did that. There's the Toll House. We haven't actually fully explored the Toll House. We could kill our way through these people, but why?
Seems simple enough.
Everyone did.
Brown puppy to go to black and white cat.
Everyone bailed everything there. That's fine. A lot of pets went missing. That is ominous. Let's quickly go to the Toll House. We haven't actually explored it. We wandered through it at one point. It's just this building here. It's sort of... We walked through on our way in, right? I think that's where we walked through. Yeah, we had to have. We came through here and we walked through this Toll House. Visage of Obedience. Let's save before we go wandering in too far. This could be bad. I don't actually know what these things do. They're giant skulls.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Okay.
That will fit in my pack.
There's a Thayan shipment box here.
I hope.
Yoink.
All the way from Thay. Jewels and gems. Silks from Cormier, it says.
Why did I pick up raw cheese?
From the Dale lands. Ugh. Or what's left of it.
B. First is up to his old tricks. The damn rat tried to sail right past without paying a toll. Half a dozen crates this time, as if we'd missed a shipment that large. Transferred them to impound. And no funny business. We seized 2 chalices just days ago. 1 silver, 1 gold. But it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? No pointing fingers, mind you, but if those chalices don't walk right on back, Garanoth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first. Well, that's a little ominous. There is an upstairs, apparently, to this area. Maybe we have to walk up there. Well, there's definitely... What is that? Garanoth Thorm, accursed of something. Why are they all Thorms? This seems like some sort of like...
I want it back! Want it back now!
Okay, that's creepy.
What do
you bring?
What do you require?
I require gold.
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
Toss the creature a gold piece.
More.
How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Gold is such a limited resource, or desire. With the right help, you can become so much more. For being warlocky.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
Says who? Seems to me there's no one here to oversee you. Well, that's not gonna be a hard roll. But we did it.
Gold. 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 No. I paid back.
Well, that was easier than the last one, but like, I don't fully understand what just happened. Twist of Fortune. When you roll 2 or less with this weapon's damage, re-roll it and take the new result. +1. Tollmaster's office key and an unsigned trade visa. Does the visage of... Did all the visages of guilt die as well? There's just like 21 gold pieces everywhere. And 14 in some places. They're all weirdly... multiples of 7. Oh, never mind, I lied. There's a 17 right there, so never mind. This is fine.
Something over there.
There is something over there. It's a plaque, and it says...
Seized inventory.
It says that.
We're not getting in this way.
I bet you we can go around. I wonder if I can jump in that window from the outside. Hang on.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave
Come
blood.
down here. You're gonna jump straight up to that window. It's gonna be amazing.
Without delay.
Oh yeah, I think she can do it. Oh right, she's shadow cursed. Jump fast. In retrospect, this was a bad idea. What do you mean you can't reach that? It's on a shelf. Oh, oh, because we're in turn-based mode. I'll just bring the thing to her, I guess. I don't know. We'll just pick this up. Is there a way... Oh, okay, everyone's not moving? Everyone's moving? Everyone hasn't decided what they're doing. Group up, everyone. Don't let her die from the shadows. Everyone gather up. Alright. So we got the seized inventory, whatever it was. We should probably call the video after the seized inventory thing, but... I didn't expect there to be some sort of weird gold encounter here. That was interesting and creepy.
Let's crack it open.
Yes, let's. It's DC 14. We got 30. No big deal. And it's got what inside? It has one necklace? Whenever you take fire damage by double another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. That's it? I have to say this isn't the most exciting room of counterfeit stuff. Maybe we should have checked all these vases. Let's go down. We can put everyone here.
Over there.
And I think the aura will go through the roof. Let's go back up and just see if there's anything else there real quick. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. I think she'll be
things have stayed interesting.
technically within the aura.
Efficient path.
And that is all we can ask for. She can jump super high. I'm actually really impressed. Alright, what do we got? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing exciting in all this junk. I'll take the crystal ball.
Worth examining.
There really isn't anything cool. Huh. Is there no way down here that's a little less painful? No, I guess it's just 9 damage down. We lost our hunter's mark. What was our hunter's mark even on? Oh well. We're gonna call it here. In the next video, we will, I guess, head off somewhere else. I might just take a quick look around this area to see if there's anything else to pick up. There is that one room we should you know what, yeah. Before we call this, which is going to be very, very soon, we're going to open up this
Curious.
Toll Master office. There's also routes that lead upwards, I'm guessing. That's locked. Alright, who's got the key?
Let's get going.
Someone there.
Astarion, did you loot? Okay. Astarion, open this door. I thought we'd be
Let's go.
an opulent chest. It is locked. We don't have the key, apparently. DC 10. There's a lot of lockpicking in this place. Gloves of Battle Mage's Power, Strength Saving Throw +1 whenever a wearer attack or when a weapon attack roll afflicts a condition, the wearer gains arcane acuity. We don't really have any arcane fighters in our group, though. Where's the Toll Master's office? It's got to be around. It's got to be somewhere here. Or was that it? I guess that could have been it, but we had the key for it and it didn't open, so I don't feel that was it. Did we go up the ladder? And is there something on the roof? Maybe there's something on the ground floor. Did we miss something down here, maybe? Let's look around. There's doors that lead to an outside looking area. That's not what we're looking for. I don't suppose it's down in the basement. Is there a way down to the basement is a perhaps better question. There's a door here that leads to a black room.
How about
It's
this?
not locked, though.
The door's blocked on the other side. There's no pick.
No picking that, eh? Where? How would one go about getting... We could just blow up the door. Blocked on the other side. Fine.
Looking ahead.
Back up, everyone.
Another step forward.
There's no other way into this room. But there is treasure in there for sure. Can I just blast this? Nope. Can I jump in? Can I Misty Step in? No, maybe. Can we just jump in from the top floor? It's possible.
Better not be cursed.
I'm just gonna blow up the door because I don't care enough.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, there's rotten floorboards here. Okay, so we're gonna fall through those. That's what it's gonna be. Alrighty, let's very carefully quick save. I know this has gone on a little bit longer than we
Step at a time.
initially
That's
thought.
curious.
but that's fine. We're gonna grab whatever this is. It's a Iron Vine shield. While the wielder is holding a weapon empowered with Chalet. When they are hit by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. It's not a lot of damage, but it's fine. Grab the ledger. I'm taking the ink. And we'll grab the desk, which is also just ink and junk. Anything exciting in this room other than that? No. It's like a statue of the toll collector. So she always looked like that? Like it was always a weird gold situation? And then she just embraced it? That's weird. That's really weird. Alright, down we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And we go down there. Who's gonna jump down? Asterion, you're the best person for the job. Right there. You took full damage from the fall? Really? You couldn't acrobatics it or something?
What's that?
It's a button. Well, that would have been somewhat helpful. Okay, let's look around. Gold. Gilded chest, which has, some neat... No, it's just potions. I'm a little disappointed in this place. It was a really cool event, but like a little bit lackluster in terms of loot. I guess it's just a toll house, right? It's not like a magical repository or anything. But I think this is now we're actually going to call it here. We finally finished exploring this little area, I think. And we'll call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. And we're going to try and figure out a way to get Asterion back up, because he may or may not be stuck. Have a good one.